Hi everyone, and welcome today 14 of this artificial intelligence project where we're making AI more accessible to more people. All right, so today we're going to talk about long-short LSTMs, long-short-term memory deep networks, and also a little bit of kind of like importing data from stocks. All right, so actually, this is how the application looks like. I'll do the web application today. And kind of like a few of the new things, if you remember from yesterday, we were working on kind of like adding support for Windows. So, again, this is from yesterday. Basically, when you do a prediction with LSTMs, we were mentioning that the neural network needs an entry of, the past values and the current prediction. So we already have functionality for that, but what we were missing is to actually connect that window to the actual prediction and model. So kind of like we have our train block that now actually works. So we can drag the window and we can drag the current prediction. And again, here I'm using Iris, which it's not should not be used for time series forecasting, but it doesn't matter for now for just just for test purposes. Anyways, so basically, this is what we have, and now what we get as an output, I added a few tabs, so you can get actually where the model is getting stored, some statistics of the model being trained, and just the parameter for anyways. Yeah, so now we have the model trained, and some of the things that I had to do are basically like plugging the output of the window to the actual model and just polish the code a little bit. So it wasn't that much. And the other part is that now we can actually run the predictions. And yeah, so sorry, not this one, but this one forecast. And yeah, so the predictions are actually pretty similar to the training in the sense that we need to build a tensor based on the window and then just pass it to the TensorFlow model. And yeah, so we have the window, but the important thing is that we have the prediction. And in this case, again, the model is predicting sepal length, which again, this is a very silly model because Iris is not a time series model dataset. But yeah, this is basically what we have. We have the predictions for each of the values, and you can see them changing properly. Well, we don't know if properly, but at least we have the right code to perform this operation. And then the last stuff that I work on is similar to the Bitcoin import block that we worked on a few days ago, which basically just retrieves data. We have stocks kind of like application that we're doing from Alpha Advantage, I guess. And basically this allows you to retrieve different stocks, and we're using the same trick, well, not a trick, but feature that we used before, where we are kind of like asking the user interface to generate a control. So basically you can select, I mean, for now, only two stocks, Microsoft and Tesla. But basically this will give you will retrieve the data set for these particular stocks. Which I don't know why it's not working. Oh, I think basically what happens is that they only give you for free using Microsoft, and if you have anything else, it won't work. Yeah, so I actually don't know why it's not working, because it was working just a second ago. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, we have Bitcoin working. That's good. And the stocks were just working a second ago. Yeah. So yeah, I think I just hit a network issue. But yeah, basically you can also get a few different ticker symbols, and you can even go for daily versus weekly or whatever, and you get kind of like that imported with this block. Yeah, so I mostly also, I mentioned that we're gonna be working on the Bitcoin vertical, but like stocks, if we're gonna do prediction over Bitcoin or stocks with with an LSTM, they're both pretty similar. So I figure why not kind of like do that. And the code is pretty simple. So anyways, and I think as comments, we have one comment today, at least from the ones that I'm catching up. And yeah, Carlos is mentioning that the D3 visualization was great. Thanks for that. And yeah, Carlos is asking for functionality on exporting data sets. Yeah, so exporting data doesn't worry me that much because it's pretty simple. I mean, when we add support for adding custom blocks, like worst case, like you can do it on your own because the code is so simple. But kind of like related to that, the way that we're trying to structure it is, and this is just kind of like how we prioritize development. We definitely want to start with data import, because if you cannot import data, I mean, you can't do anything on the application. And then visualizations, then we're going to move to forecasting and web scraping. And then we're going to try to close with scheduling and data export. And kind of like the rationale here is that, yeah, we're going to, I don't know about exporting to Tableau. I think their format, yeah, I don't know if their format is proprietary or something. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, anyways, but basically what I'm saying here is that, yeah, we're definitely going to have support for exporting data as, JSON, CSV, Excel, and whatever. But kind of like my priorities a little bit later, a few months away, and mostly because, like if people are complaining that they cannot export their data out of their platform, that's actually good, because it means that they made something meaningful with this application, right? But yeah, definitely we will support functionality for exporting data in all the file formats. It's just I'm waiting a little bit to do that because just priority wise with the features. All right, well, that's all I have for today. Hope you are having a great week, and I'll see you tomorrow with day 48. Thanks.